Roberto Hasse is no stranger to the game of tennis. As head tennis pro and director of tennis at the San Luis Obispo Country Club, Hasse shares his teaching philosophy and his love of the sport.
The sport of tennis is a language in itself, but anybody can learn it as well. I've been here at the San Luis Obispo Country Club as a director of tennis, head tennis pro, for 12 years. My goal here at the country club is to have a very well-balanced program for everybody to enjoy. I like to bring San Luis Obispo to a higher level of tennis competitively, starting from tots, hot shots, all the way to seniors. I currently teach over 100 ladies at the country club. There's a men's mixer for the older generation. I have very fond memories of all the brothers and sisters going to the tennis club, the French club in Mexico City, with 16 beautiful clay courts and watching my mom playing tennis. She is very competitive. I guess that's where my competitive comes from. My dad saw, and my brother and I, that competition was running out in Mexico City and decided to send us to Southern California in 1975, where the best tennis in the world was. So it was at the beginning a shock, since I didn't know any words at all in English, but I knew my tennis. So that was the door that opened many other doors for me.
Roberto Hasse holds the title of Professional One, the highest teaching category for the United States Professional Tennis Association.
One of my first goals was for all juniors to have the greatest sportsmanship. That's what I require from every tennis player. That's the number one. I'm going to give you some basic tips that apply to tennis and most of the other sports. Most of the people, when they're hitting the ball, when they make contact with the ball, before the ball leaves their racket, they have a tendency to go look up where the ball is going to go. Tip of the day would be, keep your head down through the ball. Once the ball leaves your racket, then you can look up and see where the ball went. My second tip of the day would be in your serve. This tip is very important, being that serve is the second most important thing in your game. While you're serving, the most important thing is your toss. Now, players have a tendency to flick the toss, flick the ball, not acquiring the same toss every time. My tip would be, when you toss the ball, keep your arm straight and extend the arm as if you want to catch the ball. That will give you a steady toss.